Welcome back to the Parent Edit podcast. Today we are joined by Fernanda Guimares. Fernanda is a Brazilian digital content creator, mother of two, living in London and very sustainable fashion focused. Also the founder of Friend Shop London, which is an online secondhand shop offering carefully selected pre-loved fashion pieces. Today we're going to talk about everything centered around pregnancy, postpartum, style and confidence in motherhood. They are quite broad terms, but hopefully we're going to deep dive into Fernanda's personal experience. She had 2 under 2, so you were very much in the thick of it for a long time. So I'm really interested to find out how you've managed to kind of retain your love for fashion and your identity. Let's start back with your first pregnancy. You say you've always been interested in fashion, but did you find it a bit of an adjustment when your body first started changing?
Yes. When I was like 12 weeks pregnant, I was already showing a lot and my jeans wouldn't fit me. So it's just a whole new world of like, I need to rediscover my style and see like what's gonna work, especially because I really like wearing jeans and like high-waisted jeans and t-shirts, and don't work if you have a big bump and it's not comfortable. Being comfortable was one of like the biggest things, but also like looking nice, and I wanted to look loyal to my style. Accessories really helped me with my first. I was pregnant pretty much during the cold months, so it's not just like, oh yeah, just throw a nice dress and it's easy. I was wearing like scarves and like hats, things that will, I don't know, make the outfit interesting.
Being Brazilian but living in London, did you notice a huge difference in like how people dress?
Yes, there's mainly because firstly the weather, also the lifestyle is different. Again, where I'm from, you just drive everywhere. Here, like I walk a lot. I'm in London, so like stairs, the tube, the train, the bus. So you need to think about all of these aspects. And now it's been almost 7 years since I left Brazil, but we don't have as much access to good maternity clothes, you know?
Okay.
Like, I know they do have like obviously maternity, but not as, I think here they think more about the style and, you know.
Naturally because of your business, but through your content as well, you do a lot of sustainable fashion content and really advocate for buying less. How did you find this, like trying to build a bit of a maternity wardrobe alongside someone who doesn't like to go out and buy fast fashion all the time?
To me, is mainly... it's the same with my usual like non-pregnant wardrobe. I have things that can be worn in multiple ways, and that's what I did in maternity when I was pregnant, finding things that were like basic and it worked in different scenarios. Also, I'm very fortunate that my really close friends, we all got pregnant pretty much like around the same time. So literally we still have this bag of like maternity clothes that will go around,
nice.
you know? Like,
what would you say was the hardest part about dressing a pregnant body?
in my case, again, I had big bumps, like I had 2 pregnancies and 2 big babies. So some people, they can wear their clothes until, I don't know, a certain point. Me, it was like, as soon as I found out, oh, I'm pregnant, nothing fits anymore. So it's, I think, this thing of like being comfortable, looking nice, because I didn't want anything around my bump, like, because I felt I cannot breathe.
Yeah.
So to me it was the hardest part, you know. Sometimes you just don't realize, I don't know how big you can get, honestly.
I think also you don't know how you're going to feel. You can go into it thinking, oh, I'm going to embrace it, I'm going to love it, I'm going to want to show it off, and then a lot of the time you can not feel confident. You might be trying to squeeze into some old clothes and you just end up feeling worse.
That's,
and then you also
might
might just love floaty maxi dresses. So I think it depends like what time of year you're pregnant,
totally
how you're feeling in yourself.
Yeah.
It's quite multifactorial. Having said that, I do see some people who look absolutely insanely put together the whole way through. How do you do this? Because I just look for my favorite leggings and my favorite top, and I just pray that they're clean every time leggings. I want them.
I love leggings. Honestly, leggings like my best friends.
Did you have your go-to pieces?
Yes. So in my first pregnancy, I was pregnant again throughout like the colder months. So it was mainly black leggings and then like a really like good black jumper, and then I can put like, you know, like different coats and like different hats, sunglasses, you know, and it will make a different outfit.
Yes, that's
nice. Like, oh, nice trainers on and boots. It looks different, but the base is the same, and I would be warm and comfortable. With my second one, I was pregnant throughout summer. So I had like this bodycon dress. Those dresses that like really show the body. I really loved it. 3 of them, you know, like in different colors. And I would throw like a blazer on top, an open shirt, things like that.
I think what we're kind of synonymizing here is that even through pregnancy, it is still about a capsule wardrobe. I think so many people are more sustainably focused and focused on buying investment pieces. And I guess that's what you're saying, like through maternity, you can still do that. And also, I guess if you're spending more money, you can always sell them after you're pregnant.
Absolutely.
So it's still worth investing in quality through pregnancy.
I remember like I wore a lot like this of the same clothes. So it's good if you have something of good quality, you can wear it like over and over and over. And it looks different, right? When the quality is good.
Going into the fourth trimester, you're maybe not feeling your best. I mean, maybe you're feeling great. I don't know. But you definitely feel different. How did you approach getting dressed in that stage?
So to me, postpartum was way harder than pregnancy. And I felt like good when I was pregnant. No, I felt like beautiful, even though I felt, oh, I'm big. I don't know. I'm like,
yes.
Wow. I felt, I don't know. It's just like that glow that sometimes
definitely.
you have. But then postpartum was completely different. It's not only the body that is changing, like literally every hour.
Your skin,
almost.
your hair,
Just
your
everything,
tiredness.
Yes. What I found harder was one day one item would fit me, and then the other day would like, oh, this is already too big, but then I still don't fit in my old jeans.
In between phase. It's a bit like going back to the first trimester where you feel just quite bloated.
It took me like a long time, I remember, like to get dressed because I had to try on different like things to see, oh, this fits, no, this doesn't, oh, this is nice, this is not. Especially first time around. I think second time around I was way like more relaxed and like not worrying about it. I think I was just like in sweatpants and like, oh, I don't want to think about it.
Mentally, you can be really up and down in how good you feel about yourself, and that can be dictated by hormone changes, general recovery. With all the will in the world, you can be kind of looking in the mirror thinking, oh, these clothes will make me feel good, and you'll put them on and you'll think, I do not feel good. Actually creating that kind of more premium capsule wardrobe gives you something to keep going back to, those staple items.
Yes, and it's something that really helped me. Even though I'm saying, oh yeah, I would be in my sweatpants, I wanted to look nice because it helped me like with my mood.
If you have a second, listen, I'm not a dress up for the nursery drop kind of person, but if you are kind of going out to run errands for them or taking them here, there and everywhere, naturally you kind of want to feel semi put together. Whereas I think with the first, it's quite easy to not have a reason to get dressed. A lot of women feel kind of pressure to bounce back. How did you feel about your body post-birth?
It was a shock. Who was this person in the mirror? Wow, is my body gonna look like this? Again, because I had like a really big bump. And it was hard to look in the mirror, to be very, very honest. I think I was like 2 months without like, I don't want to see what I'm seeing.
It's better not to look.
Yeah. With time and like, you have to have grace with yourself and just take time. Because again, I don't want to think about bouncing back. And like you have so much to think about in that season. Last thing you want to think about, because I have the baby, you have to learn so many new things. I have lots of challenges with breastfeeding. So, it was a lot. But again, second time, because I already knew like when things, like they fall into place and you have a rhythm and a routine, they will like get better. And in my case, I would eventually like fit in my jeans again.
I remember quite clearly being about 18 months postpartum. My clothes felt good on me again. They didn't feel tight and uncomfortable. Now you're a mum, what is your kind of go-to fashion?
Comfort, 100%, because I have 2 little boys. Going to playground, soft play, Even in the beginning, I was wearing a lot of athleisure, like sporty. I still do, but sometimes you just want to feel like more elevated, even though I find it like really cool. I really like that style, but not every day, not all the time. So sometimes now I just try to, even though I am with them, like and doing things with them, I just want to look more elevated, I would say, more mature.
Ready to step into a bit more of a put together sense of style. I mean, if anyone looks at your Instagram, they're not going to believe that you just hang out in athleisure. You're a huge advocate for not buying into fast fashion. Has this always been the case?
I was always very into like buying secondhand mainly. Back when I lived in Brazil, still in my city, in my hometown, like selling secondhand items, and it was completely new there. So we would like consign items, so receive items, price them, and it was like we called like a shopping day, like a big sale event to sell secondhand items, and that's basically where my business was like born. Here the business model is a bit different, so I always loved it. Even getting items from friends and just donating to friends, this sort of stuff, always loved it. And I have like my items, I have them like for years and years and years, and wear them like a lot. And that's really what I believe in.
I wouldn't even say that I'm like this huge sustainable fashion advocate, because I feel like that would be giving myself way too much credit. I think as a society, we are all kind of feeling the same-ish way, or definitely heading that way, where we are more conscious of just our general consumption. In motherhood, you are generally thinking about yourself less. And so I think when you're thinking about your style, you want to think about buying something that you know you're going to love and go to all the time.
Yeah, you just have those items that align with your style, and you can wear them many different ways, and they will be with you like for seasons and seasons and seasons. It's not the reality of many people, like even like having the time, the money to just like, oh yeah, it's a new season and I have to buy. And you have kids, you have to think about them because they grow up so quickly.
They are consuming enough for all of us.
Yes.
There is definitely a sustainable perk to having the same gender though. Now I know I'm having another girl, I don't mind spending a bit more because I'm going to get 2 wears out of this.
Yes.
What do you feel about maternity clothing that tries to hide the bump?
In my case, I am 100% celebrate the bump. I love it. Leggings or like this body contrast, just literally like my bump showing to everyone, because I really think it's beautiful. And I think there's nothing to hide, to be honest. There's only things to celebrate.
Yeah,
you know?
I totally agree. If you were giving advice to someone who was trying to plan their maternity wardrobe with sustainability in mind, and they didn't have friends like yours with a big bag to pass around, what would be your top 3 investment pieces?
Think about the season. Even if it's cold, I like the idea of the body contrast, like, you know, just a nice dress, because then you can put like thighs, like boots. It looks nice.
That will take you through a few seasons.
Yeah.
Isabella Oliver have built their reputation on kind of timeless, high quality maternity and nursing pieces that will go beyond pregnancy. As someone who's like a sustainable fashion advocate, do you think we need more of this in the world of maternity?
Yes, absolutely. Because then, and also it's so good because then you have, I don't know, some like memories of the items, you know, I wore this when I was pregnant. I was even like looking at this t-shirt here. It's like so nice. It's just like, I don't know, a good way to celebrate the bump and just like show to the world, like, yeah, I'm carrying life, and that's so special.
I'm literally growing a human to contribute to society.
Yes.
You are welcome. Have you got any advice for anyone who's watching this and is pregnant and feeling like they don't know how to dress? There's this moment in pregnancy when you wonder if you will ever feel like you again. Isabella Oliver was born from the belief that pregnancy isn't about hiding or waiting, it's about transforming, designed to celebrate your growing and changing shape. Most maternity wear, oversized, shapeless, forgettable. Pregnancy doesn't just pause your life or your style. Isabella Oliver is for the woman you are and the woman you become.
Honestly, it's a season that we have to have grace with ourselves more than ever, because again, it's not only the body changing, it's your whole life changing. Just think about things that make you feel good. Just find something that, oh yeah, before I was pregnant, I really liked wearing like this color. Just try to find something that looks nice now in this season, and I don't know, reminds of you, like the old you.
So don't try and dress too differently.
Yeah.
Try and retain as much as what the things you like,
Yeah,
the
I
styles
think
you like, the colours you like.
Because that's what I did and worked for me, because I don't want it to look like someone else, or like, oh, I'm just wearing this because that's just what fits me at the moment. I wanted to still be Fernanda, to still have my style, you know?
I want to talk a little bit more about your business. How does that work in London?
So we are an online shop. We consign items that you'd like to sell. You just give to us and we just do everything for you, like from pricing the items to taking all the photos, advertising them. And the good thing is that the items are already like curated. So like the selection is really nice. We say like it's like luxury fashion, but it's not only super expensive items. No, it starts even like we have items from £30, I'd say. So we have like items accessible to everyone. It's really special, just like to select the items that to know that someone, oh, I'm buying this, it's secondhand, but it's in really good condition, just a good selection, high quality. It's not like you have to just browse everything. The items are already curated for you.
So it's like shopping a capsule collection. Do you think that an increased movement towards sustainable and high-end pieces? 100%. I feel like it's much cooler to say, oh, I got this secondhand. Yeah. When I was growing up, that would not be a thing. Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
Like, yes, like now it's really cool. Renting. Like now you can find like anything secondhand. It's a win-win to literally like everyone. It's good if you buy something that you want to wear and then like, oh yeah, doesn't really make sense to me anymore, you can sell it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you are on the other side of it, you can just buy and find items that maybe you'd never be able to buy in store. And you can buy them secondhand, but like in a really good condition still.
What can we expect to see from you? What's coming up?
I felt like almost I was in this really long maternity. I don't know.
You have been.
Like,
You've been postpartum
yeah,
for a long
just
time.
Into like, and now, I just felt like going out of this season.
Just coming out of it. Yeah.
I feel like in my style, in my content, because for the past 2 years, even more, I just felt like it was all about the boys, all about like being pregnant, all about like the early days.
This is how I feel. I feel good. And now I'm having another baby.
Yeah, but now
you had such a close age gap. Of course, you.
And
felt
now
that.
I really like to share our day-to-day lives here in London, how like the things we do, also like how I can manage like to juggle everything, to balance, honestly, just to give tips to other moms, because again, I have very little network support. I'm with the boys all the time. And I just like to share some good things that you can do. You can also like dress nicely when doing those things. Just like to share my lifestyle, honestly.
I think it's really nice that you share that kind of like mix of day-to-day motherhood, but also the styling tips.
I want to be
Mums
real.
on the go.
Yeah, I just want to be real, because that's my life. That's literally what I'm wearing.
Where can people find you and follow you on social media?
Instagram and TikTok are Fernanda Guimares, and also my online shop, which is friendshop.london on Instagram and friendshoplondon.com.
Thank you so much for coming on
Thanks
today and for sharing all
really
your
exciting.
postpartum and pregnancy styling and confidence tips with us. And I will link Fernanda's socials in the description below.